Welcome back to Tech Updates Weekly. Today we're diving into a trend that's fundamentally changing how quickly organizations get compromised. Exploit kits are now automating attacks against newly published vulnerabilities, sometimes within hours of disclosure. This means the window between vulnerability disclosure and exploitation is shrinking dramatically. Today we'll break this down into 3 sections: how exploit kits work and why they're dangerous, why recent CVEs are getting weaponized faster than ever, what defensive teams can do right now to stay ahead. Let's get into it. What exploit kits are and how they work. Exploit kits are automated attack frameworks designed to identify and exploit vulnerabilities at scale. Think of them as vulnerability weaponization platforms. Instead of manually attacking targets, attackers deploy exploit kits that scan large IP ranges, identify vulnerable systems, deliver exploit payloads automatically, establish persistence, deploy malware or ransomware, all with minimal human intervention. Modern exploit kits integrate directly with vulnerability scanners, botnets, phishing infrastructure, initial access broker pipelines. This allows attackers to automate the entire intrusion lifecycle. Here's what a typical exploit chain looks like. Step 1, new CVE gets published. Step 2, proof of concept exploit gets released publicly. Step 3, exploit kit integrates the exploit. Step 4, internet-wide scanning begins. Step 5, vulnerable systems are automatically compromised. This can now happen in less than 24 hours. Attackers don't need to target you specifically, they scan everything and exploit whatever responds. Why exploitation is happening faster than ever? Several factors are accelerating this trend. First, public exploit availability. When researchers publish proof of concept code on GitHub, attackers can immediately reuse it. Second, automation and scanning infrastructure. Attackers use tools like Masscan, Shodan, custom scanners, botnets. These tools can scan millions of systems in minutes. Third, vulnerability intelligence feeds. Attackers monitor the same feeds defenders use: NVD, CSAKEF catalog, vendor advisory, security mailing lists. They know exactly which vulnerabilities matter. Fourth, exploit commoditization. Exploit kits are now sold as services. This means attackers don't need deep technical skill. They can rent access to exploit infrastructure. This has dramatically lowered the barrier to entry. And finally, perimeter exposure. Internet-facing systems are constantly exposed, including VPN gateways, firewalls, remote access portals, web applications, and edge infrastructure. These systems are prime targets. Once compromised, attackers gain initial access and can move laterally. What defensive teams can do to stay ahead. This is where defensive strategy becomes critical. Traditional patch cycles, monthly or quarterly, are no longer fast enough. Defenders need to prioritize based on risk. Step 1. Know your attack surface. You cannot protect what you cannot see. Maintain a complete inventory of internet-facing assets, applications, network devices, cloud services. Step 2. Prioritize vulnerabilities based on exposure. Focus first on internet-facing systems, identity infrastructure, remote access systems, firewalls, and VPNs. These represent the highest risk. Step 3. Reduce exposure. Not everything needs to be internet-facing. Use network segmentation, access control lists, zero trust architecture, and private access solutions. Step 4. Monitor for exploitation attempts. Use IDS, IPS systems, CM platforms, EDR, XDR solutions. Always be on the look for suspicious scanning activity, exploit attempts, abnormal authentication behavior. Step 5. Assume compromise and design accordingly. Security today is about resilience, not just prevention. Use least privilege, network segmentation, and continuous monitoring to limit blast radius. Exploit kits have fundamentally changed the threat landscape. Attackers are automating exploitation faster than ever before. The time between vulnerability, disclosure, and active exploitation continues to shrink. This means defenders must shift from reactive patching to proactive exposure management. Visibility, prioritization, segmentation, and rapid response are now essential. The organizations that understand their attack surface and act quickly will stay ahead. That's it for this episode of Tech Updates Weekly. Stay secure, stay informed, and stay ahead. If you found this information useful, share with a friend or colleague, and thank you for your support.